Good evening and welcome to Schedule 1. I'm Angry Sloth and this is the first day of starting our drug empire. So we're going to start off looking after these plants that we've got here that we begin with. I'll give them a bit of a water. Let's fill up our watering can. Now, I've played this game quite a bit, but one thing I only realised recently was that once these plants are done and they've grown and you've harvested them, obviously you can actually take all this kit with you. Now, when I first played, it didn't cross my mind, obviously, to do it because you don't know what's going to happen in the game. But with experience, you realise that if you can take this stuff with you, you're going to end up ahead of the game. So I'll pick up all of this. I'll wait for these to be done. Let's bag up these while we're waiting for that to grow. Now we don't start with a great deal. Obviously we've got the 2 plants with no seeds, we've only this set of baggies. But it's a good head start. Let's take those with us. How's this doing? Almost there. There we go. Let's harvest this. Pick up that, get our light as well, and that, and what we also want to pick up is our packaging station, because why not? Now what I'm gonna do is no, I'm gonna leave that. I can't do anything with it as yet, so let's go and find a payphone and talk to Uncle Nelson. It's a lovely day here in Highland again. Oh, of course. I've not done this yet. There we go. Answer the phone. Goddamn, good to hear your voice, buddy. It looks like our luck finally ran out. The feds have got me locked up while I wait for trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out though. But you're also able to make a phone call, so you're alright. Back before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out there in Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for someone in your line of work. If memory serves, I've got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it'll be enough to get you back on your feet. You can find it stashed near the town hall fountain, in the canal, and behind the supermarket. Go grab it, head back to the RV, and we'll go from there. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go get our first chunk of money. So the first lot is down here. In this. Next one is over here by this fountain. And the last one is over here behind the supermarket in here. There we go, and we're going to head back to the RV now. But boom. Oh no, something's blown up. There she goes, running away from the explosion. Bang on the floor. And unfortunately, our RV has been blown up. Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. TB. Fuck. And of course there's cops wandering around, but they're not asked about the explosion. Let's talk to Uncle Nelson again. Well, shit. That's not ideal. How did he fucking know? He's waiting for trial, yet he knows that the RV has been blown up. How do you know that? There's a powerful cartel in town, the Benzies family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Looks like you're going to need somewhere low-key to stay for a while. Head over to the motel and ask about getting a room. After that, you'll be needing some new equipment. There's a hardware store just northeast of the motel. Grab a grow tent, soil, and a watering can. Yes, yes, yes. Right. Let's head on over to the motel, which is down here past the laundromat. There's taco ticklers. And there's the motel. Let's see. Hi Donna. I'd like to rent a room. $75 for the week. Deal. And while we're here, can I interest you in a free sample? 87% chance of success with the OG Kush. Come on, Donna. Nice one. We have a new customer. Let's check out our hotel room. Here we go. Right, so we will dump our stuff in here. Our grow tents, which we don't actually need to buy now, because obviously we've got the ones from the trailer. We don't need the watering can either, or the pruners. But let's head on down to the hardware store. Hi Dan. Right, so I need to purchase soil. I will purchase 4 soil. We don't need to purchase a watering can because we obviously bought one. And this is something I always forget when I'm playing this. You can't buy anything from Dan unless you have money in the bank. We don't have any money in the bank because we just picked up the cash from the drop box. So we head to the ATM and deposit. And now we try again. Yeah, 4 soil. You're new here, right? Nice to see a fresh face in town. I'm Dan. I run this here hardware store. What line of work are you in? I'm a drug dealer, Dan. Tell you what, some speed grow in the house. Them marijuana plants will love it. Thanks. Let's head on back to the motel. Now we have nothing to sow seed-wise yet. There we go, and it just, you pick up the watering can and it does it. So now all we need to do is fill this with soil. And we'll do this one too. We can't do anything else, so let's head on to talk with Uncle Nelson again, who miraculously once again knows exactly what you're up to. You're almost ready to go, but you're missing one key ingredient: weed seeds. You need to speak to a supplier to get your hands on some seeds. I've passed your number to Albert Hoover, the local weed seed supplier. Send him a message and request a dead drop. A voucher for you, so you won't have to pay up front. Your order will go on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. And again, how does he know this shit? Let's order a dead drop from him. How many seeds can we get? So we'll get 4 seeds at the minute, because we don't need a great deal. So we're going to wait now for the dead drop. And let's see, can we get some more customers while we're waiting? And Sam is already a customer. So I'll pick these up, drop them in there, clean up our motel a little bit. And what I will do is I'm going to drop down here. Hi cops, nothing to see here. Nip into Dan's. And I'm going to pick up a trash grabber. Because why not? And I'm going to grab some more bags as well. Trash grabber's good. You can wander around the streets picking up trash, make some extra money. And obviously you're able to clean up your stuff. And I'm going to grab... I need to get some cash to pay off Albert. So we would withdraw $120. Head back over here to his dead drop. And there you go. There, we've paid him off. If you get in too much debt with him, you won't be able to get any more weed seeds. So you're better off paying him off when you can. We've only got $80 left now, but once we start selling, we'll be fine. Reminds me. OG Kush, putting it for sale. Not going to change the price just yet because I want people to get used to buying off me. But yeah, I'm going to need a trash bag for that as well. And pawn shop west wall. My drop is ready. The pawn shop's over here. And stupidly I went behind. I always do that. There we go. There's our seeds. And we've just got a request in from Mick, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. Let's read that. Mick wants 2 OG Kush. No worries, we'll do him for late night. And let's plant our seeds. Donna also wants some OG Kush. It's very pleasing planting these seeds. Let's take those, put those on there, and water our plants while we're at it. So, with late night, you run the risk of running into police because there is a curfew. But you get a bonus from selling. Oops. That's not going in the bag and it's gone behind it. There we go. I also need to accept. There we go. That's curfew. But yeah, going out at night, you've got to accept that you run the risk of running into cops and being busted. But it is what it is. You get a bonus, so early game especially, it's good to get the extra cash. I'll do Donna for late night as well. And here you go. The trash grabber, you just pick up some trash like that. And right, so Mick's going to be in front of the motel, which is over there. And Donna is going to be by Bud's Bar, which is down the bottom across from Dan's Hardware. So we're just going to wait now for these two to appear, which they won't appear just yet. But, right, there we go. Let's pick up that to get rid of that. I'm going to use, just to get it off my shelf, I'm going to use the speed grow that I got for free off Dan. This reduces the quality of the end product, but it does speed it up quite a lot. You see that's gone from 30 odd to 80, so. But again, just to get it out there, I'm going to close the curtain so we're not being watched. So we're just going to wait now. Let's see if Mick's there. He's not there. Go and see if Donna is down here. We've got an hour to go, so they're not always there early. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Hi, Greg. Here's Donna now. She's a little bit early. So there we go. She wants 3. So we'll just put those 3 in there. And there's our first deal. And now Jessie also wants 3. Where's Jessie going to be? Shipping containers over here. Jessie is generally a mess. But she's a good customer. We like Jessie very much because she always buys off us. There she is. She's just been through some shit. Let's grab her first here. There we go. Nice, and you'll notice there we get the curfew bonus and the exceeded quality bonus because she doesn't really like... she doesn't like high quality weed. And there's Mick. There we go. And now we can have a look at harvesting these because they've grown due to the speed grow. And you'll see it's gone from blue from the RV quality to green. That's because of the speed grow. But we're not too bad because the people that we deal to right at the start only want low quality anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll get another seed planted. And we'll water. There we go. And we will bag up these 12 buds that we've got ready for dealing. And we've got to talk to Uncle Nelson again at the payphone because we've done our first deal, so we'll do that before we go to bed. I'll just leave them on there for now. Let's clean up our rubbish. And I'll show you... right, so we've got cops over there. Hopefully they won't see us. I'm going to go down here. Put my trash in there. Keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't see me. They're looking right at me. Grab my $5. Now, let's... hopefully we can get to the payphone. You finished a few deals and made some decent cash, but if you're looking to make real money, you'll need to expand your operations, more product and more customers. The best way to gain new customers is to give a free sample to a friend of an existing customer, which obviously we've just seen done with Donna. You can view all potential customers on your map, grab some weed and give them free samples. With a bit of luck, they'll agree to become a customer. To keep up with more customers, you'll need more product. The motel room isn't going to cut it for much longer. Time for an upgrade. There's a cheap room for sale above the Chinese restaurant just north of your motel room. Save $800, then go ask about buying the room, which, yeah, we will do. But for now, let's just go back into our motel room. We'll dump our baggies on there and have a look at the map. So here we see potential customers. You only unlock certain ones at certain times. But from this map here, we've got Peggy up here, Peter, Geraldine, and Chloe. So Peter is here at the motel. So we will head over. I think he's in room 3. Here he is. Let's give him a free sample, 87%. There we go. Another customer. And can we might be able to get to Peggy as well, so we'll try Peggy. Peggy tends to be a little bit more difficult. She's a little bit more awkward, but we'll see if we can get her anyway. So we want Peggy. We can't talk to, well, we can talk to her, but we won't. So you see 63% chance of success. So we run the risk of her saying no, but we'll try her anyway. And we got her first time. Brilliant. I think that's probably the first time I've ever got Peggy first time, because usually she's just a pain in the ass. But for now, Oh, I don't want to risk going anywhere else to get any other customers. We'll do that tomorrow. So for now... Oh, and that's harvested, so we might as well do this while we're here. Might as well grab my watering can too. So we're doing alright for products at the minute. We're going to need more soil and more seeds tomorrow. So we can do that. So this. There is something about this game, it's quite pleasing. It has its moments of stress when you've got a load of customers and you're trying to get deals done and whatnot throughout the day, but it is quite a nice, calming game, to be honest. Let's package these up while we're here. So we've got 25 blue OG Kush and 12 green. So we're not doing too badly. We'll just put them all on the shelf for now. And we'll go to bed. And we've got rain. Rain's a relatively new addition to the game, and I feel like it adds so much to it, to be honest. Right, that's harvested. It's grown rather. I'm going to harvest it now. And then we'll go to Dan and buy more soil. And we'll talk to Albert to harvest more seeds. We need more baggies as well, so trip to Dan's always useful. So for the minute, let's see if we can talk to him. I'm going to order a few more this time. So obviously we've got a little bit of money. So let's head on down to Dan again. And basically we're just going to wait now for jobs to come in, or for requests for jobs to come in. We'll take a bit of product out with us and see if we can't get some new customers as well. So what do we need? Right, we need some bags. So we'll get 60 bags. We need a bin bag just to get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of the bin because I just used the trash picker because it's a lot easier. And I will grab 6 soil as well. I've not got enough cash, so let's deposit what we've got. Just had a request from Austin come in, so we'll sort him out in a moment. Right, buy that. And we'll have a look what Austin wants. So Austin wants 3 OG Kush, which we'll do for the morning because he's local. So he's in front of the motel there. So we'll grab it from the motel and then we'll go and give it to him. And I'm just going to take 3 of the lower quality. There he is. There's Austin. We like Austin. He's a good customer as well. There we go. Hi Peter. Why are you wandering around like that, you creep? Right. Let's. So we can't plant anything yet because we're obviously waiting for our seeds to be ready. We're just going to wait for that drop. So once we've done this, we'll take this product and we'll go and see if we can find some people to gain as customers. And right, let's do this while we're here. We'll empty this. We'll take this over here. There we go. $12. That needs harvesting as well, but we'll leave that for now. Ideally, I need to get another shelf. Kyle, do him in the afternoon. Let's have a look at our map. So we've got Ludwig and we've got Geraldine. So let's go and sort them out. And while we're out, we will grab our drop. Peter wants 5. We'll do him for the afternoon as well. So we'll see if we can find Geraldine down here. There she is. Looking thrilled to bits. 86%. Geraldine's another good customer. When she starts buying off you properly, she buys a fuck ton. So it's always good to get her. Kyle's coming for his drop. Ludwig. 79%. Ludwig's another good customer. Nice. So let's give Kyle his. And while we're out, while we're down this way, I'm going to head into Dan's and buy another shelf. Just put that in my pocket because why not? Peter's here. How many does Peter want? Peter wants 5. We've got 6 on us, so we're alright. Here we go. Happy customers. Rainy bonus too. It's the other good addition with the rain. You get the bonuses for that too. Right, I'm also going to take these over to Mick's pawn shop just to sell them because we don't need them, so we might as well make a little bit of money out of it. And it's like a little mini game here, so I want to sell a TV and that. So in theory he'll give me that much for it. Let's see if I can up him to 200. Okay, 150. Fine, whatever. It's not my stuff anyway. I didn't buy it, so Sam wants some OG Kush. Right, now Sam, he would pay 70. Fair price is 76, so I'm going to up him to 80 because Sam takes the fucking piss. So he wants 2. So let's see, is he there? He's there. There's Sam, rip-off artist. And I need to go and get our drop too before we forget and someone nicks it. There's Geraldine straight away, she wants 8. We should have 8. Well, we have definitely got 8, but we'll see what quality we can give her. So she wants 8 of these. We'll give her the low quality because she doesn't want a great deal, and Ludwig wants 2. So let's have a look. Yeah, we'll do them in the afternoon. We've got time to do them. Let's dump these. Bud Spa and behind the construction and demolition. So Ludwig's not here yet. Let's see if Geraldine is. Yeah, Geraldine is here. There you go, Geraldine. Is he coming? Come on, Ludwig, you've only got 2 hours. There he is. Come on. There we go. Nice. Now, we'll actually get round to doing this. And you'll see we've also got enough customers and we've made enough money to do this. But for the minute, I'm going to do some planting. Kathy wants something. Sort her out. We'll do her for night time. And we'll get these watered before we do anything else. It's such a simple game, this. I love it. Oh, out of water. Love the Richard Nixon bobblehead too for some reason, which I don't really understand, but I guess it's a drug thing. I feel really old and out of touch, but right, to put that back in there, take those, put those on, and we will package up these buds. And right, so Peggy wants 5 OG Kush. We'll do her for night time as well. And Albert is reminding me of that, so we will go and drop them off while we're there. So 5 for Peggy and 3 for Kathy. Now, Peggy is next to the barber shop, which tends to be a pain in the ass because there is always cops hanging around on this corner, and obviously when you're dealing, cops can see and they will not be happy. So there we go, let's get her done and out of the way, and we'll drop down to visit Kathy in the North Waterfront, and while we're down there we'll drop some cash into Albert's Dropbox. Doesn't want 1,000, but we'll just do that and then we'll take out what we've not got. And while we're out, we'll drop off some cash in our ATM. So Mick also tries to rip you off. He's only willing to pay 105 and the fair price is 114. So I'm going to up him 220 because he can fuck off, quite frankly, trying to rip us off. We've only just got going in our weed business, but we take no shit. So he's behind the shipping container, so we'll grab some more weed from here and then we'll go. So 3. What's this message? Oh, it's just Albert saying he's got the money. Let's run down here. I mean, this guy that I'm playing must be fit as fuck because he tends all of his time just running from one place to another. And I will get a skateboard eventually, so that will help, but I can't run this often and this much. I mean, Jesus Christ, it'd fucking kill me. Right, there we go. That's that for the night. So we'll just check on that. Well, water. Because you've got to keep an eye on the water as well for these plants because they're not always just going to take one full watering can. So there is curfew again. So we're going to talk to Mrs. Ming at the Chinese restaurant to get our new room. Maybe we should head over there and do that now. Hi Peter. I do love how they wander around with umbrellas now as well. I've never noticed that sign before. Hi Mrs. Ming. And of course, I can't do it because I've not got the cash on me, so let me get my cash out. Withdraw 1,000. Deal. So the room in question is around here, around the back, up here. It's a really, really nice room, as you can see. Put these down before we start. So we'll need to move everything over into there. Hi Peggy. Before we do anything else, but we need to wait for our existing plants to grow, because if we try and move them while they're not ready, obviously we'll lose the plant. So 92% grown, 91% grown, so not too bad. We'll be waiting around for that for a little bit. Right, so let's just take a stock of what we've got. We've got 23 blue and 1 green. We've still got 4 soil. And there's Jesse. Still got some baggies, some seeds. So we're not doing too badly. Right, let's do Jesse for late night. So I'm gonna, just to get rid of it, I'm gonna use that green one and those blue ones, because I don't plan on getting anything else green. I'm just gonna deal with blue, so if I can get rid of that from my shelves, then that's a space free and one less thing that I need to move over. And Jessie is running for her drugs there, and we'll get her when she comes around the corner. That sounds creepy, but thanks Jessie, you get all the bonuses. Love Jessie, best customer ever. Right, we will harvest these. Put them on there. Put that on there just for now. Pick up these. It'll let me. And right, I need to be able to pick up other things as well, but I can't. Right, I'm gonna move, grab those, put them on there, pick up that. Let's pack these. Do that, and we'll pick up our packing station, and we will head on over to our new room. Right, now then, put the lights on for a second. I'm going to put these here. There we go. We'll put our shelf over here. We'll put our packing station we'll put it here. Put that there. I'm going to move this. Just put it next to here because I'm going to put things for growing on those shelves, and then it's next to it. And we'll just try and move everything over that we can. And yeah, there we go. That's everything we have. We will just clean up in here because we like to be tidy. And we'll head back on over to the room. Okay, let's put our shelf down. So soil and seeds and watering can. This is our weed shelf. We'll package those up while we're here. And let's get growing. Love that pop. Let's go and dump our rubbish. Just love this rain sound. It's just amazing. Is that extra selling $7? Oh, well, we're out. We'll talk to him, got nothing else to pay for. You've got a decent base of operations and a growing customer base. You'll be pulling in some proper cash now, but you'll need to help to manage all customers. Time to think about recruiting a dealer. There's a guy, Benji Coleman is his name, I think. He'll be the first dealer you can work with. You won't be able to hire a dealer until one of their friends has recommended you. Benji is friends with Peggy, Beth and Ludwig. Focus on selling to them until one of them recommends you. Yes, I know, my omnipotent uncle. So I've got to focus on Chloe, Ludwig and Beth, but obviously I'm just going to sell to everybody because I want all the money that I can get. And yeah, so for now I'm going to call that a day. We've set up our drug empire. We've got our customers going. We will pick things up on the next day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.